What's going on, guys? It's Wagabon here, bringing you the completed Easter egg for Richtofen side on a new map, Die Rise. The easiest way to do this that we have found is kill 9 zombies. Don't kill all 10 on the first round, and have one person do it. That way, you have the maximum amount of money that you can have. So as you all know, that's Max is speaking right there. He's pretty much telling us that now there's nothing blocking his communication, so he can sit there and talk to us through all electrical devices. So wherever on the map you are, and there's a TV or something, he can talk to you through it once you're doing his side of the Easter egg. Like I said, this is Richtofen's side. Now what we did is just kill 9 zombies, like I said, with one person. That way he has the maximum amount of money. I think he rounds up to about having about 2,000. And then what we end up doing is grabbing all the parts. It will make it so much easier if all of your parts are spawned in this single room, but as you can tell, we didn't get it. So we had to open up that door, so it's a waste of $750, but that's still alright. So we grab all the parts to build the trample steam, and then we run over here to the elevator. Bam, that's simple. It's the quickest and easiest route. You only pay $750 to open up one door, and then you can sit there and run around and get to all the points that you have to get to on top of the elevators without really having to open up any doors. So you just jump on down. SKObi here wanted to reset the elevator just in case we needed it. You don't really need it, but you can do it if you want to. So like I said, one person, all the points. Bam. Now if you don't need to open up that door to get the rest of the parts, you'll have enough, and you can do this part 1, which is getting on top of all the elevators.
My power to manipulate these forces is fragile and limited. That is why I need your help.
So as you can tell, that's Richtofen there talking to Samuel. I kind of stay on Samuel the entire time, that way you guys can hear Richtofen talking. So like I said, if you don't need to open up that spawn door to grab all the parts, you can do this on round 1. Now like I said, we had to open up the door, so we ended up wasting $750 on that door. But still, it's not bad because you can just go to round 2. So we all build up this, grab one.
Could this be a primitive method for aerial traversal? I think so.
And then 2 of us head on back over and 2 stay here, because you can get to each elevator without having to sit there and buy any doors or anything like that. Now if you guys don't know where these symbols are, I'm going to show you right here. So one of the symbols is right down this ramp where this elevator spawns. As you can't see it right now because the elevator's not there, but that's the other barricade that you have to break down, or buy, I should say. The other one is on this elevator here where we all jumped on. That's one of the guys, Comrade 3 Vito. He's the one that helped us complete this last night as well. And then 1 sits right up on top of Quick Revive. Quick Revive will always spawn there, so you don't really have to worry about it. So, like I said, there it is. Bam. Got it. Alright. And then the other one sits right up on top of this one. This one is either normally Speed Cola or it's the Who's Who perk. So, bam. There you go. There's all 4 symbols that you need to be on at the exact same time. And if you need to, you can buy that PDW off the wall. So we're about to get the symbol.
The energy fields are growing. Further manipulation is needed before they achieve.
All the symbols in the correct order. An order that only trial and error will reveal.
So as you can see, Maxis and Richtofen both say something about having to get more symbols. And now these symbols are around the map, and you have to get them in a certain order. They're random each time, but there's one right here, right by the tower. And then the next one is right up here by the spawn point. So you got that symbol right there, alright? And then the third one is down by where you can pick up the SVU. And it's more into the noodle shop, as everyone likes to call this. So there's the third one. And then the fourth one is right outside these two double doors that both cost 1,000 points. As you can hear, Maxis yet again speaks to you. And my guess is the reason why Richtofen didn't speak to us is because we didn't buy the SVU with Sam. But it really doesn't matter because it's pretty basic, because up until these points, you're doing the same thing for both of them. So you shoot the balls out of the dragon's mouths here, as you can see. Alright, bam. And then both those balls spawn back up in the spawn room underneath the lion, tiger, whatever the hell it is. It spawns back up here in the spawn room underneath the lion statues. So you got one ball there, and you got another ball there. Now, if you're going to want to do Richtofen's side, you're going to grab the Sliquifier. The Sliquifier is you're going to use, like we're doing here, bam, that's all you got to do. Now, if you're wanting to do Maxis' side, you don't have to Sliquify the balls. You can either grab them now if you want, and Maxis will yell at you, or vice versa. You got Maxis yelling at you if you Sliquify the balls. Alright? So once you Sliquify the balls, it's Richtofen. If you don't slip the balls, it's Maxis. So after that, after you Sliquify all the balls, you're gonna get Richtofen to start to talk to you. He's gonna get all excited about you Sliquifying his balls.
Maxis will no longer be able to get his filthy hands on those balls. Those also wet. Now, the real fun can begin. The spire will meet the energy of the undead. We must find a way to make our blood sacrifice.
Alright, once Richtofen says that, that's when you can sit there and set down the trample steams on the 4 spots. So the 4 spots is there are 2 right here. There's one up at the spawn, right next to the symbol that you have to step on. And then the last one... And then the last one is right up there by the symbol next to the tower. Real simple. All you're gonna do is sling them right at the tower, and that's all you gotta do. I have no clue why SKObi kept picking his up. It just has to be near it. It doesn't have to be exactly on it. SKObi just kept picking his up for some reason. And then, as you can hear, Richtofen in the backside, he's getting excited because we're throwing zombies at it, and then he decides to say, wait, what are we doing? So Richtofen's side is a lot easier than Maxis' side. Maxis' side is a little bit different. What I'm going to do, I'm going to get a group of guys together and we're going to try out Maxis' side. That way we can see if there's anything that's different. From a few videos that I've noticed, after you hit the tower, there's nothing more. Like, nothing else gets said. Alright, so like I said, you gotta run all these zombies into the trample seams. Once that's done, you're good to go. You're gonna get Richtofen speaking to you again. It should be coming up pretty soon.
Well, everything now. We should
Yeah.
sure that it won't be a
Yeah, we didn't think we had them in the right spot, so we just kind of readjusted. But later on, I figured as long as they're close to each other.
Blood bags.
I'm not quite sure exactly how many you have to launch with each trample steam, or how many altogether you have to launch with the trample steam, but it's pretty much just launch them in there. And then you know you have it once the fireworks go off like it did. Now Richtofen started saying something and then the other side cut in.
Only the combined energy can completely destroy the conduit for the electrical energy containment in my flesh. Oh, I know. How about those electric knuckle punchy things?
So as you can tell, right then and there, Richtofen states you need the Gavin knuckles. Real basic, real simple. They tell you everything that you need, which I find very helpful. So you get enough points. We're up to round 9 now, and that's when we finally were able to get the Gavin knuckles. But we were able to do everything else before round 5 really even hit, so we really didn't have to worry about much. The Gavin knuckles is probably the hardest part because you have to go up and up and up.
-459.27°F.
Now, this part, I just want to state, we really didn't know what to do. We thought that we just had to hit it and then we'd be good to go. We didn't know that the Mahjong tiles were needed to figure out which side we needed to hit first. So we end up going up to, I think it was the end of round 15 before we actually finally figured out that we needed the Mahjong tiles, because I ended up hitting each corner all the way through. So that's pretty much it. All you gotta do, like I said, is figure out the Mahjong tiles. The Mahjong tiles are laid out. The easiest way to figure them out is to sit there and look at the color. The color corresponds to the north, east, west, south. And then you have to find the bamboo ones. The bamboo ones are colored and numbered. So obviously 2 green, it'll be like 2 west. Like the second one that you would hit is west. I'm not too sure of what the color schemes are, but I will find out and help you guys out. So I pretty much want to give a straight up thanks to Distorted, Comrade, and SKObi Wankenobi. All 4 of us did it last night. It was definitely a great time, and we were very happy that we were able to do it. Now, as you can tell, with Richtofen side, the tower is blue, and if you did Maxis' side, the tower will be orange. Pretty much it, guys. I hope you guys have a great day, and again, thank you for watching my video.